I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. Days been gone, a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Oh, what's up, guys? It is, I think it's October the 23rd. We are getting ready to head back down to Ohio. I'm hoping to chase a deer that I'm calling Hollywood because he is huge, and the first day I got pictures of him. He literally posed every single way to let me see everything about his antlers, so it was pretty cool. He's actually not on the property that we leased. He's behind my buddy's house, and my buddy's he's letting me go in there and kill him. This is a pretty big deer. He's a 13 point, it looks like, probably 160 inches. I'm just waiting for him to daylight before I go in there, so I'm hoping the next day or two that'll happen and I can at least start trying to hunt him. But until that happens, I'm just going to stay on the lease. But right now I'm waiting for Craig to show up. I'm going to load up, make this long journey down, about a 5-hour ride before we get to the hotel. And then we got some things to do when we get there before we can even head out. So stay tuned, guys. Went down there and moved my camera around. I didn't get any pictures in the last 2 weeks of any bucks in this spot, which seems really weird because these does basically they come up this hill and then back down, and they go down in that valley and then up the other hill in the oak flat. So bucks should be coming in here, cruising, chasing, you know, at least scent checking and see if any does have come in early. And I really don't have any pictures, and I think I narrowed the camera too tight on one little runway, and they're obviously just not using that. I mean, I have a couple does on it, but so I did throw a bag of corn down out a little ways and then put the camera facing out to where it pans more area and can see a little bit more, and hopefully I can better judge the spot, because it seemed like this spot was going to be real good, especially early season with the amount of does that I seen. So I did that. I moved the camera around. Like I said, I dumped a little bit of feed here. We got this lease late, so there's no food plots or anything here. There's no crops around us. There's nothing. This is a straight hardwoods. And then it was logged as well, so there's no really big, super big mature trees dropping acorns everywhere other than the other side. And we only own a sliver of that, so to stick all the hunters over there would be silly. So hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad in here. But so we're just dumping bags of corn for this year, and next year hopefully we're gonna be able to put in a couple food plots. So I got a couple other spots to freshen up the cameras and dump a bag of feed on there, and hopefully it'll tell us a story if we bring some does in. We get some bucks coming in behind them later on, then we know that they are checking down here. So Stay tuned. Alright, it's October 24th. I'm just going to do an interview right now because we're real close to the bedding area in this spot. It's about 50 degrees. It was 84 yesterday, so a nice little cold front moved through. I'm going to sneak up here in this stand. There's a lot of fresh sign when I came up here to check the camera, so this is the one I'm going to put all my marbles in on this morning hunt. So stay tuned. I actually want to do an interview while I'm up there because I'm just too close. I want them to hear me. We got about an hour before dark, and I only got about a 5-minute walk, so I'll be sitting in the dark for a little bit. And then after that, I don't want to move other than moving the camera to look at deer. So stay tuned. Well, it's about 10:30. I didn't see a single deer. I can't believe it. It was a beautiful morning, very overcast, a little bit of wind, cold. I didn't see anything. The other guy hunting here with me, Cret, he didn't see anything. He's got a good spot too. He's hunting in an oak flat, so not a single deer for him. But I'm starving, so we're going to get down, even though it's nice and overcast and cold. I probably shouldn't get down, but the fact that neither one of us have seen anything, I'm going to go back, warm up a little bit, get some food. We got to hang a ladder stand over in a pine thicket area. And then we're going to come back out this afternoon. But that stinks, no deer, but still better than going to work, right? Alright guys, we're back out here this afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock. It's warmed up a little bit. It's about 58 right now. It's going to drop back down into the 40s tonight. I'm going to sit back here in the very first stand I sat in this year here on that first episode, because I had a lot of does crossing in there. Going to see what happens there. That seems to be more of an afternoon spot. When I sat there in the morning, I didn't really see too much, so I parked the four-wheeler a lot farther back than I normally do, hoping to keep the noise down, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to climb up and get situated here, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, Crett just shot a 9 point. I just got blew at by a 4 point that I couldn't get on camera, so I'm going to slip out of here and go over there and give him a hand. You have to get that mounted. That's way bigger in person.